I really wanted to talk about A Pilot's Love Song, but one anime lately has been really getting on my nerves for the past few episodes that has aired on Crunchyroll. Um, this one's called Nobunaga the Fool, and this is kind of the universe where Europe and Asia are completely different planets. Um, this one, this method is a little bit odd because they have all the characters of historic figures in this particular anime. So you have like Joan of Arc, Leonardo da Vinci, Nobunaga, of course. I don't know that many Asian historical figures, so I might be leaving out some people in the Asian world that might have a key role in this. Maybe the priestess looking lady that bestows upon him power and asks him to marry her or something like that. But anyways, they also have Julius Caesar and King Arthur, even though he's not really a historical figure. Just pointing that out. This show is mainly involving the character Joan of Arc, who has a dream that she's going to meet a man called Nobunaga, and that he's supposed to be this king savior or something like that. And I don't know what else to really point out, because it seems like the whole plot of them going to the Asian planet is kind of lost, and I was really disappointed and wanting to get really invested in this anime, because I thought it was going to be interesting, with the fact that it was going to involve the communication between Europe and Asia, as it distinctly is historically heavy in the connections between Europe and Asia. I mean, that kind of stuff was really interesting, but it looks like it's not going the correct route as I thought it was going to be. I mean, they evolved the stolen mobile suit that Joan of Arc and Leonardo da Vinci take to the Asian world, and now it's piloted by Nobunaga. And all throughout, it's got like one or two fights so far, and it's very tame for a kind of show that is trying to feature a futuristic universe. And once more, it's very troubling to really get invested in the characters, since there's not much chemistry between all of them. Yeah, you get Joan of Arc fighting with Nobunaga because she thinks that he's supposed to be the savior of her planet or something. I'm not really 100% on this. And of course, you got Nobunaga's friends, who is, I'm going to be honest, they downplay them like viciously. I mean, there's really hardly I ever even know about Monkey, or I really wish I could remember his real name, except for that stupid nickname that they give him, which is very unfair. Him and this other character, blue-haired with a white kimono or something like that. I can't remember their names very well, since they're not distinct figures that I know offhand. And the episodes have gotten a little bit bad from episode 5 specifically, mainly because it was a pretty good climax that they had, where Julius Caesar has come to the Asian planet to investigate what has happened to their mobile suit. And I know I'm calling them mobile suits, but right now it's I don't know the actual name of the giant robots that they pilot, so I'm just calling them mobile suits. All right, it's bad. It's hard enough dealing with the ridiculous horses that they have that don't look like horses yet make horse noises. I'm still really wondering what the hell that's about. The the deal with Julius Caesar is that he spots I think it's Nobunaga's sister. I don't know, but he starts getting the hots for her and tries to kidnap her, but ends up killing Nobunaga's father in the battle between another rival kingdom or something like that, and then he just kind of takes off after that, and this is like, oh man, I probably should get the fuck out of here. And episode 6 was just god awful. Like, not only was this not very where this was not inspiring at all to the main characters, but I just really don't understand why the main character acts like he does in this show. I'm just gonna clarify. What transpires in episode 6 makes him very unlikable in my opinion. Nobunaga is pretty much going through a mood that because his father has passed away, which I can understand. They even have a funeral in his honor. But he ends up being late, and which is kind of like him. But then he shows up and proceeds to go to the altar, grabs the pot with his father's ashes, and then just throws the ashes everywhere, and then just chucks the jar, and then goes and walks off. I don't care if I'm not familiar with a culture. That is the most disrespectful thing anyone could ever do. Why in the hell would the main character, or scratch that, the main character's father, or man, I'm so pissed off at this show. It's just really hard to form words for how frustrating this scene was. Why on earth would the main character deliberately throw his father's ashes all over the room when he's mourning for his death? And not only that, the younger brother, who is poised to become the next heir, since Nobunaga is clearly not right in the head, which I really don't mind in this case. But then it goes to the point where the character with the blue hair and white robe is instructed to assassinate him, which I don't understand. Why? Why is it that he's to be assassinated? What did he do? This isn't the problem here. Just talk to him. Tell him to get his ass in gear and run the entire clan. And of course, in all this, Nobunaga is just out where the waterfall is, and just I don't even know what the fuck he's doing. Kind of punishing himself, going through training. I don't know what the fuck is he doing. I really was trying to get invested in the show right from the get-go, because I thought it was going to be something pretty interesting, and it turns out that it's a show that's really trying too hard to become a specific drama. Don't get me wrong, some of the drama in the show is done fairly well, especially with the death scene. But God, that scene, that was just terrible. And not only that, the some of the characters just treat it as like nothing's going on. Like, it's normal for someone to act like this. I don't know what to say. This show has gone to the point where it's just another bad fantasy genre, fantasy-based Gundam show. Wow, you can tell by now that I'm just really disappointed at how this was going to turn out. So I'm going to keep track with this show and see if it gets better along the way. But the route it's going right now, especially with the I don't know if she's been assassinated or not, because there was an enemy attempting to shoot Nobunaga himself, and then his new bride gets in the way and gets shot afterwards or something. And I don't know if this is going to push him to become chief or something, or emperor, or whatever they have in this show. But I just really hope that the characters get their asses in gear for this and just let us really enjoy the show for what it should be. Or what it's trying to attempt here. So that's all I got for Nobunaga the Fool. I'll be back next time to share my thoughts on yet another anime, hopefully one that I do like. I want to set up a pattern for telling you what I think about a good anime and what I think about a bad anime. Just go in order like that. Alright? So, without further ado, I'll check you guys another time, and hopefully I won't be as angry as I am right now about this show. So, check you guys later.